Macavity, Macavity, no one podcast like Macavity. Listener, what you've missed in that very brief musical number is I have indeed reclined myself on a futon and I'm moving my... Haley, how would you describe the way I'm moving my feet for this number?
Like you're paddling a paddle boat, but up.
Like a recumbent paddle boat?
Like a reclining paddle boat.
like
your
a
feet
very...
are in the air.
The most relaxed paddle boat experience of your life.
The most ab-inducing.
Like a tiny river boat. You know what? I'm going to keep doing this throughout the show since it doesn't produce a tremendous amount of noise. And Lord knows I could use the ab exercises. Haley, you can testament to the shape of my body at current.
It's a little Bugsby Berkeley.
Oh, hey, I'll take it. Hey, would you like a little footlight parade? Absolutely. I love a visual joke on a podcast. Welcome back to PodCATS, the greatest name for a cats-based podcast in the entire world. I am TV's Kevin Lanigan, your intrepid host, trying to get to the core of what makes these cats meow. And joining me for a very special episode is an old friend of mine,
Haley Schrager.
Haley Schrager. I wasn't sure of your current billing of your name. Listen, not to start doing my stand-up set, he says producing a microphone. Girls today's, on Facebook, they always go by their first and middle name, and you never know what their actual name is.
That's true. No, my stage name is my first and last name.
Wow,
that's so my boss can't find me.
Wait, so your stage name is your first and last name. What is your work name?
My first and middle name.
So if you were a Starbucks employee, like your ID would be first name, middle name?
Yeah, because I don't want
tax evader?
I'm not allowed to discuss that on this podcast.
Well, sure. Listen, IRS, take the earbuds out of your ears, come back.
Just pause for like 15 seconds, just skip ahead, it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. I found it.
Okay, thank you.
So
thank you.
I don't want to get into the stage name conundrum, but I didn't...
It's just safer for I feel like for a lot of people nowadays to just go by the first and middle name and to have my last name just associated with my stage.
To keep that pure, to keep that Googleable, because you don't want your LinkedIn profile getting mixed in with your Backstage profile.
Oh, no.
Because then, Backstage starts calling your work references.
Does she work at Hollister or is she an actor? I don't know.
I truly don't know.
I wish I knew.
Aren't we all a multi-hyphenate actor / Hollister employee?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Ex-Hollister
employee.
I've moved on from the Hollister.
Ex-Hollister employee Haley Schrager on the program today.
That's how I like to be billed, thank you.
You're welcome. That will be on the Chiron under your name in the documentary about PodCATS. Beautiful. So Haley and I, we go a decent way back at this point. You, of course, acted in my short film, It Didn't Take, available now on YouTube.com.
Yes, I did.
A comedy about cult suicide. So we were really setting ourselves up for multinational success on that one.
I think it was great.
Thank you. I would like to go back. I would like to maybe take that one again or expand it. I've been wondering about ways that I can expand it.
I would love to reprise my role as Sister Rudy. Except I died. But,
well,
if we want to do it again.
Not a sequel. I feel like that is ruled out.
I thought about it after I said it, and I was like, oh.
I feel like it's hard to, at the end of to the end of a production where everyone dies, it is difficult to then continue on and make a sequel. That's why we've never got Les Miserables. That's why we've never got Hamlet 2. I guess we did get Hamlet 2.
Yeah.
But it's a very different production.
We could get Cats 2.
Listen, spoilers for the show and movie Cats. Most of the cats survive.
That's what I'm saying.
And I don't have strong feelings about the cat that doesn't survive. So I think we could continue.
There's so much room to... you could go every year. Like, who goes up the next year?
I would boldly say... Right, because it's an annual tradition. As, of course, they explain to us in horrible, harsh whispers at the beginning of the musical Cats. Yeah, my least favorite cat is the one who indeed ascends on high.
I have to agree with you because I hate the song Memory.
Listen, there's an episode coming where deep, horrible, seeded thoughts about Memory are released unto the world. My hot take is that it is just the most basic version of that song that appears in every musical. If you took On My Own and the Anne Hathaway one, and you took the Burn from Hamilton, and you stirred them all in a pot.
Throw a little Send in the Clowns.
Yes, if you threw in
like a dash.
All of those songs that are exactly the same in every musical, and you pulled out a ladle of this concoction, what you'd have is the song Memory. It is the most basic core version of that song. Which, do we have a word for that song? It's not an I Want song.
No.
It's the ingenue song.
Yeah.
It's all I have
I
to
even
describe it.
hesitate to call it the ingenue song, but I think that's the only...
New goal for this podcast. We are going to figure out a vocabulary word.
What is Memory?
For what the type of... Because everybody knows the song that we're talking about. It's everyone's audition song. It's... The drama classrooms are filled with characters singing. I Dreamed a Dream is the name of the Anne Hathaway song.
Oh, you know that college students auditioning next year at Unifieds are going to come about with Memory all again.
Yes, and we thought we were done with it in like the mid to late 90s. Nay.
Sorry, Evan Hansen, move out of the way.
Yes, Evan Hansen. Again, you go to almost any musical, and there is a song of that. In the Heights has one, and it's almost always one of my least favorite songs in the show, and I hit the old skip on the cast album, because I don't have 4 minutes for, I'm sad, but it could get better. I don't have time for this.
I agree.
Yes. Oh, okay, good. We are in a consensus early on in PodCATS. Let's dig a little deeper, shall we? What is your history, if any exists, with the musical Cats?
So I've always known about the musical Cats. I've always been aware of it. I think I was afraid of it when I was a child, just because
the horrible eyes staring down at you.
The poster terrified me.
The terrifying eyes with the dancer pupils.
And when I got to college is when I learned about how Cats basically saved Broadway, and it's one of the longest running musicals. And
1 year it literally made $2 billion in a year.
And, Andrew Lloyd Webber didn't go bankrupt because of it. Yay!
In fact, he bought a vault of cocaine.
That's probably how he got some of these ideas.
A Scrooge McDuck room of gold, but the gold is cocaine.
I don't think that you come up with a play where all of the characters are in unitards and have 3,000 pounds of yak hair on their faces. I don't think you come up with that without cocaine.
I think in Cats you probably already have a dancer's body, but you sweat out so many pounds of water weight doing Cats.
Well, they use 3,000 pounds of yak hair in the first
across
year.
all their many faces,
yeah.
and their bodies, if they're not just doing a sort of a unitard with no hair on there. That is 3,000 pounds?
It was 3,000 pounds.
That's over a ton.
Yes.
That's a ton and a half.
You will have to.
I didn't know there were that many yaks.
You will have to fact check me, but I'm pretty
refuse.
sure it was 3,000.
That is now a canonical
that is the better
fact.
answer.
That is a canonical fact now, that they used 3,000 pounds of cat hair in the original production of Cats. So I suppose most of us, we're maybe not a Cats super fan, but we're tangentially aware of it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the song Memory. It's in fucking School of Rock. That song is everywhere. And then you probably have 2 or 3 songs that are on a semi-regular rotation in your Broadway playlists.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just about everybody.
Yeah, I feel like you can't really make a Broadway playlist without it. Just even if you skip it every single time, it's still okay, it's on there, because we respect it as a musical and what it did for Broadway, but maybe it's not my favorite. And I don't want to listen to Jellicle Cats ever again in my life.
And the naming of the cat... Listeners are going to hear me say this 3,000 times about the musical Cats. Every song in Cats is either a full-on undeniable bop or the most unlistenable shit you have ever heard.
There is no in between.
And sometimes in the same song, you go from an absolute undeniable piece of music, like Rum Tum Tugger, which I think is just it slaps, it whips. And then in the turn of a dime, you can just go to a hot pile of garbage. It's incredible. I've never seen anything that is quite this level of roller coaster.
I am so excited to see this in movie form. I don't think I can describe it. Like, how thrilled I am that this is being made into a movie.
The world has caught cat scratch fever.
Is Jason Derulo Macavity?
Jason Derulo is Rum Tum Tugger.
Oh, he's Rum... Okay, who's Macavity?
Idris Elba.
Oh, hell yes.
Yes, and
that is the only cat that I care about in Cats. I just want everyone to know. And now that Idris Elba is playing him, that's only solidified further.
Yeah, I'm so... Because the look is daring. The look in the film is bold. He's got this, like, huge... like Stephen King Dark Tower hat and the long duster coat, and then you see that he's a cat man, and it's...
He's still hot as a cat.
Because Idris Elba could be hot in a snowstorm. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Yes, the weather does not affect whether or not Idris Elba is hot.
You get what I'm getting. Like, Idris Elba just radiates this sort of sexual energy that travels through the camera, into the SD card, into the editing suite, and then up onto the silver screen. And it's undeniable. I do not care who you are. On the Kinsey scale, you can be the straightest man who has ever existed. The sexuality, the innate core sexuality of Idris Elba is palpable.
Oh, yes.
You can feel it. Now, I've never occupied the same room with him, but I think it changes the pH balance of the room if Idris Elba walks into it. I think that the air takes on a different quality if Idris Elba is in the room with you. And now he's playing a cat. He's playing a big cat man.
Not James Bond.
No.
But a cat.
But a cat. Because Idris has two big roles this year. Obviously, he's the villain of Hobbs and Shaw. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. And then Cats, where he will somebody's getting an Oscar nomination for this movie. Now, obviously, you and I recording this have not seen it.
Yes.
I want your early prediction.
Well...
Who's making out? Somebody is. You know somebody is.
It's not going to be Taylor Swift, it's not going to be Rebel Wilson, and it's not going to be James Corden. I'm just going to
hope to God it's not. We can't encourage James Corden. I think we need to actively discourage James Corden.
I like James Corden.
That's bold.
I think he's fun.
I think that if James Corden and I were born in the same hospital on the same day, we grew up together, we spent family holidays together, we graduated high school, we go to the same university, we both attend the same clubs, graduate top of our class, say we're going to be best friends forever. But if there is a person more famous than me in a room, James Corden will pretend I don't exist.
Okay, fair.
I think that he is a being constructed of Hollywood schmooze and fakery. They took a tube of Hollywood nonsense, squeezed it out, and out he came.
I saw someone say that on Twitter for like the first time a few days ago, and I'm like,
that was me.
Was it you? Was it you?
Me.
I didn't know that people didn't like James Corden before that. And I was like, oh, do people not like James Corden? Maybe I shouldn't like James Corden. And then when you said it, I was like, all I could think of was that Twitter. It was me.
It was because it was my tweet.
Okay, well.
And what is a tweet if not a platform for later jokes? Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I have dumb, bad opinions about everything, but I hold to them. They are mine.
I think that's fair, and I will be more introspective next time I watch anything with James Corden in it.
Yeah, I think we all should, because it was It was Into the Woods that, like, brought him into all of our lives.
Well,
and then the next year, he's taking over for Craig Ferguson, and he's hosting The Late Late Show.
Well, he won a Tony for One Man, Two Governors before Into the Woods.
That is true. But Into the Woods is the reason he's all of our problems.
Yes.
Because that happened immediately.
Yeah.
I feel.
That did happen very quickly.
It was like, right, like, I had never heard of this dude. And then he's the least famous person in Into the Woods. And then the next year, he's a late night host. And they're doing carpool karaoke. And then now, he's an ever-present...
Was there really nothing in between there? Because
I feel like Into the Woods is what, like 2014? Like Christmas 2014?
Yeah, something
and
like
then,
that.
like, bam, there he is. Like, he just comes out, and it's him.
You're right.
And we're saddled with him for life.
I just never questioned it. I feel like I'm, like, unraveling a conspiracy. It goes all the way to the top.
We're being told we like James Corden. I'm not convinced that we do.
I don't know if I actually do now that I'm, like...
But he's not getting the Oscar nom.
No.
I think... Oh, I don't know her name off the top of my head, but it's got to be
the dancer?
Memory Cat, right? It has
Isabella?
to be...
That's Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson.
Okay,
it could
what they did
very
to her
well
is a
be
travesty.
Jennifer Hudson. So, and I know we're just going to... This podcast is just going to be re-shopping the trailer over and over again. But, like, there are some cats that make it out of that pretty... Like, Judi Dench looks mostly fine.
Except, why does she have
She's wearing
shoulders?
a fur coat.
Like,
she skinned her brethren and wears it to then be kidnapped by Idris Elba. We're getting to Macavity.
Well, maybe she wears the coat to kind of be like, you all should listen to me or else. Like, is that their intention with that?
I think Judi Dench maybe showed up wearing a fur coat and said, put it on underneath. You know, like, I think that she wore it over her mocap suit. And they're like, well, we can't paint it out, so I guess this cat has a fur coat.
Yes, it's just this.
Ian McKellen looks fine because they really just, like, put some fucking whiskers on him.
I think that role is perfect for Ian McKellen.
Gus the Theater, he's gonna fucking...
It's good. He's gonna be the best.
Fucking kill it. Who is Taylor Swift playing?
Taylor Swift is playing the slutty cat that I can never remember the name of because I can't.
It's not Jenny Any Dots. Is it Jenny?
No.
There's a slutty cat? There's like a cat who likes to cat fuck? Because I'll tell you the cat that likes to cat fuck. Macavity.
Well,
Macavity, the cat that fucks.
I'm pretty sure that's a song, too. Did T.S. Eliot write that?
T.S. Eliot wrote all the poems that this show is based on. I have not gone back to his original text to
see if
do a dramaturg on, like, the translation.
Macavity fuck?
Does Macavity fuck? I don't know if they wrote Macavity fucked. Macavity fucks.
Oh, Macavity fuck.
He is
especially
the cat
as
that
Idris
fucks.
Elba.
And his because he doesn't sing his own song. Because sometimes in Cats you sing your own song, Rum Tum Tugger. Sometimes in Cats your song gets sung for you, Mr. Mistopheles. And Macavity, I don't think speaks during the entire length of his own title song.
No.
He just does sinister cat shit. He's always creeping around, but it is sang by 3 cats that have absolutely fucked Macavity.
And it's the most fun song of the entire musical.
Macavity, Macavity, no one fucks me like Macavity. It's true.
It's true.
It is the only way to read this song. Is
the
3
way
cats
it's sung is very sexual.
And, like, you've got the which is music... The baseline music for something hot is happening right now is that, like...
One of my acting teachers would say, sing it like you've been freshly fucked.
That's a good note,
yes.
I think. That's a good piece of delivery.
Yes. That
can be put on... But yes, Macavity... I think Rum Tum Tugger wants you to think that he fucks... But he doesn't fuck as much as he wants you to think he does. Macavity doesn't even have to sell it to you. Because you see Macavity and there's just a scent of, like, a musk about him that lets you know that this guy fucks. And all of the characters singing his song have gotten the greatest fuck of their life from Macavity. Macavity's a mystery cat. He's called the Hidden Paw. He's a master criminal who can defy the law. And you go down, they start describing his coat is dusty from neglect, his whiskers uncombed. And I'm wet listening to this song.
But it's the way they sing it too, because it's like, Macavity, da, 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 he's called the Hidden Paw. It's got this
jazzy sort of cabaret number. And it's
teasing.
The energy. I think that every cast member of Cats is required to fuck the actor who plays Macavity. That is my secret pet theory. You know how Kimmy Schmidt...
I was just going to say, have you seen the Kimmy Schmidt episode?
Submitted that Cats doesn't actually exist and they're just making it up every night? My pet theory is that every actor who has ever been in Cats fucked their Macavity. And if they're lucky, their Macavity's understudy.
Wow.
I don't even think, like, your director tells you to do that. You just know as a cast member of Cats that is your duty.
Like, this is just what I have to do for the role.
This is just, it's Daniel Day-Lewis method acting. You have to, in order to properly get into character,
I can't sing this song.
You have to fuck Macavity.
Yes.
Which we now know means that the following people have had sex with Idris Elba: Jennifer Hudson, Taylor Swift, Judi Dench, Ian McKellen, Jason Derulo.
I stan it.
We stan a legend.
I stan a legend.
I stan a legend, which is Macavity, the cat that fucks.
So there's an Oscar right there.
You think for Idris, or they're going to invent an Oscar?
They're going to invent an Oscar for best cat who fucks of a
most
film
fucked
in 2019.
That's going to be the Teen Choice Award. Is most fucked.
Oh god.
Because the Teen Choice. Okay, the MTV Movie Award.
Okay, there
happy. Okay, right. Because it is teens. They do Best Kiss at the Teen Choice Awards.
Ryan Gosling
and Rachel McAdams.
I
think are the still the poster children for Best Kiss.
I can't think of anyone else who's done that award.
Off the top of the dome, no. I don't really follow. I don't do the Teen Choice Award pools. I don't host shows about like surfboard, the little surfboards or whatever. Where do you put that? Like, you win the Best Kiss surfboard, and you gotta like take that shit home with you. You gotta put that in the Uber.
It's orange. It doesn't match anything.
No, and you're like, where am I gonna put the fucking surfboard? It probably is not a functional surfboard.
Oh no, you can't go take it out.
A decorative surfboard.
White elephant gifts.
Surfboard? Yeah, but nobody's gonna pick that wrapped gift.
They know what that
Everybody else walks it. You got a $25 limit. Which I guess Idris did not pay for that surfboard.
Well, you have to pay for Tonys, so they might have to.
You have to pay for Tonys?
It costs like $3,000 to $4,000 to win a Tony Award, because you have to buy it.
You have to buy your own Tony Award?
You have to buy your own Tony Award.
Not like the production?
No.
Like Philippa...
Not the production that put you up and like did all the stuff to get you nominated.
Uh-huh.
No, you...
So, like, Renee Elise Goldsberry wins, and they take her backstage, and they're like, and they give her they give her the beckoning fingers, and she's like, fuck. She gets out her wand. 1, 2, 3.
She just counts out 3,000.
Yeah. All these Spotify plays finally taking off, And you know how many Spotify plays you would need to reach $3,000? Like, $1 billion. Like, seriously.
More than people listen to Spotify.
Right. There are not enough Spotify users to get you your own Tony Award. Much less the narrow audience for a Broadway original cast recording.
Yeah. Taylor Swift plays... But I can never say this cat's name.
Oh, is it Bumblerina or whatever the fuck? Bumblerina. Yes, our number one ally, Taylor Swift. The LGBT community has never had quite a level of ally as Taylor Swift performing at Stonewall on Stonewall
And
who has the stones to perform at Stonewall on Stonewall? I am a bisexual man, and if asked, I would not perform at Stonewall in the month of June. Yeah. I don't think I've earned it.
As a bisexual woman, I don't think that I've earned it either.
I don't think I've done enough for the community to justify performing at Stonewall on Stonewall.
You can't just release a song that said like no one something something just because they were
I
gay.
don't actively hate gays.
And then just perform it. You can't just. There's so much weight to that.
Who has the stones?
Taylor Swift, apparently.
Taylor Swift, which is why I'll never be Taylor Swift, because she has the stones to do Taylor Swift stuff. Whereas I'm like, no, I would like to consider the consequences of my actions, how they affect other people.
I'm like, however, let's do this instead.
Yes, shall we? I'll take it over to a straight bar and celebrate instead.
Hey, there's a Stage AE across the street. Let's go there.
Right. I don't know what that is.
That's one place in Pittsburgh because I couldn't think of anywhere else.
Hey, regional Pittsburgh listeners.
Hey, Pittsburgh.
Do you like that one? Do you feel like, you're included in the show? It's not just New York and LA. It's not just New York and LA.
Hey, we're in Chicago right now.
We're going to get a lot of Chicago play. There's a lot of Chicago theater folk, a lot of Chicago local artists that are going to be visiting this show. And then it's all New York alt comedians from there on out, because that's who I know.
I love it.
I don't have...
Hello, New York alt comedians.
I don't have resources. But I've said this a little bit on the show before. I have never gotten the outpouring of people that wanted to be involved with something as I did for fucking PodCATS. And I'm flattered and frustrated. Is that, like, what does that say about me? Or the projects that I do? Or the Broadway show Cats? That, like, got people... Like, I have months of guests lined up. Just from the last 3 days since I decided this was a stupid thing that I would spend my time doing.
Well, I think this is a fantastic way to spend your time.
Thank you. At least through the new year, and then continuation will be based upon people listening, really.
I think it's just like everyone's doesn't know what to think about the trailer. And now I feel like colloquially, that's not the right word, but like people know Cats, even if you don't know musical theater. You've heard of the musical Cats, like you said, it's in
the zeitgeist. Like, people know, you probably don't know a lot about Cats, but you've seen the poster. It's iconic.
But
you know Memory.
People don't realize, I think, that they're actually like dressed up as cats.
Oh, really?
Being cats. I don't think
so?
I don't think that that's known among people. Like, if you were to just ask someone on the street who's never seen a musical,
right? Some rando person, some uncultured swine.
I don't think that if you were like, hey, in the musical Cats, tell me about the way they're dressed. I don't think that they would be able to give you an answer.
They wear little hats and stuff.
Yeah, like, I don't know, dude. I think they might have been like cats, but I don't think that they would know that they were exactly correct.
That they are horrible cats.
Well, and so I think with people seeing this bizarre CGI that they did on them, it's just like everyone is so...
Right, because the main cat looks terrible at current. Maybe they will do some improvements before December 20th. Cats coming to theaters.
Because they heard all of Twitter.
Maybe they will do some tweaks. Right now, the main cat looks horrendous. Jennifer Hudson looks the worst of all.
How dare they do that to her?
That is...
she deserves the Oscar for that alone.
She looks the most like someone cut her face out of a magazine and pasted it on a picture of a cat. It's disturbing. Because, like, the James Corden cat, you don't necessarily know that it's James Corden just by looking at it. Then you have like Jason Derulo, who just looks like he is himself wearing a cat costume. And then you have Jennifer Hudson, who looks like she's trapped inside of a hat in some cat in like a Japanese body horror. Like, she's wearing the flesh of a cat on her face. And we have to look at that, because calling it now Memory is in one shot just like On My Own was in Les Mis. That's what I'm saying. That's my called shot.
Okay.
Is that Memory is going to be in one take. And we're just going to have to stare at that for 4 or 5 minutes.
There's probably going to be dancing, too. They'll probably do a dance break.
You think so? In Memory?
Yeah.
I
feel like they're going to do some... No, I think they might do some ballet. Like, I feel like it might be some, like, ballet stuff.
The moment from the trailer where Rebel Wilson is, like, tap dancing somehow comes up in Memory.
Yeah, that's actually what that scene is from.
That's where they pull that out?
Yeah.
Bold.
They were trying to make it not so melancholy.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, how do we
it's kind
get
of
this
a
to appeal to
downer.
masses? Oh, it's a cat singing about dying.
Memory,
I don't like it. Make Rebel Wilson dance.
Memory is so late in the show.
You're already tired by that point.
2 before the end. It's frustrating. Okay, so Macavity the song. We'll dance around it a little bit before we go. And we're not going to obviously like play the whole song and like walk us through it. But I do think it should be stated that this is an 8 fucking minute song.
In most of its music.
I've listened to it like 4 times today in preparation for this episode. Because you get to the logical conclusion of the song, which is already 5 minutes in, and you check old Spoofy, and there's still 3.5 minutes of song to go.
I kept thinking that it had gone to the next song, because I haven't listened to this in so long, and I was listening to it to prep for this too. And I was like, oh, why does I have it on repeat the same song? Why does it keep doing that? Oh.
No, because he steals Judi Dench. And then they're like, just remember, he's the cat that fucks, and then song over. And then in the next song, they steal back Judi Dench or whatever.
I just want to, really quick sidebar. I do want Judi Dench to get an Oscar because I think after all she's been through with cats for all these years, she deserves it.
Yes. Walk me briefly through the history of Judi Dench with cats.
So she was supposed to be in the West End production. I can't remember if it was the original West End production or not. But she was rehearsing one of her scenes, I think with Macavity, and somehow she snapped her Achilles.
Fuck!
And like...
That's the one you're not supposed to snap.
That's the one thing you're not supposed to do.
You can snap this. You can snap back at your haters. You're not supposed to snap your Achilles.
You are not supposed to snap your Achilles. And then she did. And then she just couldn't do the show and she was replaced. And she was Grisabella.
She had the part.
She had the part. She was supposed to be Grisabella. And then her Achilles just...
snapped her fucking Achilles. Well, finally. After all these
years, she finally gets to be in Cats.
Tom Hooper's Cats in theaters December 20th.
With those shoulder pads.
Yeah, so let's try on a little play-by-play here with Macavity, the mystery cat. I don't know why there was like a sneeze at the beginning of this one. So this is some Sweeney Todd shit. That's the read I get from this moment. But like every song in Cats, it changed musical styles 3 times throughout the course of the song.
It's because of all the cocaine.
It's
the different phases of cocaine.
A gun locker of cocaine. I'm worried about Andrew Lloyd Webber retroactively.
He just opened the drawer and just stuck his face
Phantom's
in and
the same way.
Out. Yeah.
But the problem is when you...
I just want to move my shoulders, right?
And you're doing like some cat hands right now? Some seductive cat hands?
I would want to be in Cats because I want to sing this song.
You want to be this fucked cat.
Yes. I just want to fuck Macavity. I want to see what the whole thing is about.
I want to be in Cats just so I know I can get laid.
Yes. I don't have any other way to know.
There's no guarantees in this life or the next.
There aren't. That's my one thing I got.
We're doing the like Jessica Rabbit, like...
That's what it feels like, though. I feel like
I'm compulsively humping because this music is playing. Apologies
It's
to
hot.
Haley's boyfriend who is in the next room.
He's not humping me. I just want to clarify that for the listeners.
No one is getting laid doing PodCATS. No one. And she, fucking cool Macavity is, that sexy fucking cat.
I want this, like, the way I see this, if you played this and I didn't know it was from Cats, if you just, like, put it on, I would think that this was, like, a 1940s gangster film, and this was being sung by, like,
Macavity is played by James Cagney.
The woman at the front of the club, like, the smoky club, singing into one of those microphones with her hair covering half of her face.
Yeah, Haley's doing a very good visual representation of what she's talking about. Again, the world will never know. Do it again for the episode picture, so that the world can see that.
Okay.
We'll come back to it. When I want my child support, Macavity's not there! Deadbeat. But, like, just a hot like a Sawyer from Lost. You know what I'm talking about? Macavity's fucking Jaime Lannister. Macavity's just a sexy scumbucket.
I think I know why I thought Jason Derulo was playing Macavity.
Explain yourself.
I had a dream about this song, because this is like the one song that I actually put on playlists from Cats.
Sure.
That he
on the old bump and grind Spotify
on the old bump and... This is actually on my fucking playlist. This is number one.
Listeners, we're going to get a screenshot of the fuck playlist so you can copy Haley Schrager's fuck playlist.
I'll make it public so you can follow.
Oh, good for your image. That'll look
right. That's how I get famous.
Yeah, you're the girl with the fuck playlist.
Yeah, isn't it great? It's all Macavity, just over and over and over.
Well, I mean, like, how long does your average sexual encounter last?
If
like,
you play
get
that
to that
song
like,
a lot
3
longer,
times.
it takes a while.
Oh, it slows down production?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
I can just imagine Jason Derulo going, Jason Derulo, Macavity.
Do you think he's going to sneak that in?
Jason.
Do you think we're going to get a Jason Derulo self-proclaim in Cats?
If not in this film, on the cast album.
You think so? It's going to be like, Jason Derulo.
Every single Jason Derulo song, he has his name in it. It's a staple. I don't know that he is capable of singing a song without first stating who he is.
You think he would have, like, put that in his contract? He's I will do Cats. I have one.
This is my one.
This is my one ask.
And they're like, that's it? Andrew Lloyd Webber, you cool with it?
And it's almost certainly going to happen, like, real early.
Oh, maybe that's how the show starts. Like, the lights are coming up on the film, and it's just, Jason Derulo, Cats.
Yeah, it doesn't open with, like, Jellicle Cats and Jellicle Cats, Jellicle Cats and Jellicle Cats.
You know there was... It might have just been one song from Cats. I can't remember, but someone did, like a rap version of Cats.
Memory. Oh, the moonlight. Like that?
Yes, that was perfect.
Did a rap version?
Did a rap version.
Oh, never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. Confirmed there was a dab. Haley Schrager has dabbed.
I did dab.
She dabbed, folks. Yeah, so we're not going to play the rest of the song because it just fucking repeats that.
It doesn't ever change.
5 minutes. No.
The structure.
Okay, Cats as a fucking musical. That is the most frustrating element of it, is that when... No, I know I said that the songs change musical styles.
Yeah.
But their verses only just repeat the same fucking, like, whatever their little musical theme is, they just do it over and over and over again, even on the best songs. And it's like, we get it.
Well, this was the first time Andrew Lloyd Webber ever had the lyrics before the music. because he was taking them right from the T.S. Eliot poems. And so he was like, oh, it's an experiment. So, like, I mean, technically it succeeded.
I mean,
but
respect. I mean, like many things in this life, shall we call it a mixed success?
Mixed success. Financially successful.
Jesus
Musically,
Christ.
I disagree.
Musically, a mixed success.
Musically,
a mixed bag. Macavity's dope, but does anyone just, like, sit there and listen to all 8 minutes of it? Because there's not a dance break. There's a kidnapping Judi Dench break that takes like 2.5 minutes.
Is that just that cat's name? That from now on in all productions of Cats?
Yeah, Old Deuteronomy, whatever.
It's Judi Dench.
The cat who's been around since like the dawn of human existence.
Why doesn't she get to die yet?
That's an interesting question. Because they kill a pretty young cat.
They want to go, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the goal. The goal is to go there. So why is Memory such a depressing song?
What is what is the criteria that they're trying to meet? Because this musical is just a series of job applications for heaven. So, like, what is the baseline criteria that gets Grisabella into heaven?
And how do they just, like, decide? Like, is there a system?
Is there a council of dead cats? Is there a Mulan-style, like, ancestors?
Do they have to send a cover letter?
Do they need a headshot? Do you need to, like, tape your audition and send it? Like,
don't forget to slate. Otherwise, they'll forget who you are.
Yeah, do you have to, like, have cat management? These are
an agent to get
so
into
many
cat
fucking inside baseball fucking jokes about cat heaven. These are the questions that have plagued even the die-hardiest Cats fans for decades.
I have never met a die-hardiest cat fan. Do they exist?
They must!
They have to be
This
somewhere.
show is fucking massive. This is one of the biggest shows in the history of Broadway, if not the biggest.
Well,
this is the show.
They restructured the Winter Garden Theater specifically to fit this show, and then when it left in 2000, they spent $8,000 renovating it back. Like, why would you do that?
Putting it back after the Cats left.
For like 25 years
When the Winter Garden Theater became an empty nester and the kids went off to college and they were like, oh, we're turning your room into a workout room. These are the fucking questions. These are the things I'm trying to understand, not just about the 2019 film Cats coming December 20th, but about Cats as a historical landmark. What are we doing? How did we get here? Because Cats is undeniable. Cats is one of the first things that come up when you think of Broadway.
Well, and it's almost like a concept musical. I wouldn't even it's not a traditional musical.
Certainly not. There is no story. It looks like for the movie they've added a plot. Like, the trailer at least is super, like, it looks like a plot. Like, the white dancer cat is being, like, shown around and, like, welcome to the dangerous world of cats, young cat. That's the impression that we've gotten.
You're right, yeah. But, like,
Because Cats is, as we all have surmised, a list of cats. The cats come on, they say, I'm this cat, I do this thing, and that is it. Mm-hmm. It is, you know, if every song in Hamilton were Right Hand Man. If every song in Hamilton were Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
I guess that is a much better...
Amber.
Yeah, exactly. If that were every single... I'm Peggy. Like, if that were everything...
It's 2.5 hours of people introducing themselves.
And then eventually one of them wins? This, like, America's Got Talent competition for cats?
Also, if they are doing that, like, and introducing the white cat into, like, oh, this is the world of cats... Why are there a limited number of cats? Where are the other cats? Where did this cat come from? Do only the cats in this group go to heaven? Like, is this like the last step and like you kind of have to wait here until they decide that you get to be voted up?
These are the questions. Where is Cats set? It's like London, right? Because like Macavity specifically mentions Scotland Yard as like being who would have his paw prints.
It's
so
like
it's London, but like none of the cats. I guess I don't need the cats to have accents.
Well,
it's not the Great Mouse Detective. Where?
It says in
Anytown,
the script,
USA.
Like, Anytown, USA. It says like, oh, I don't have it up anymore. Something like London or the UK or in any world. Like it says something to that effect.
London. Fuck.
Or in any
I
world.
hate that shit. Just pick a setting and we will relate it to our own lives on our own. Don't like intentionally not tell me where you're set.
Don't put cats in 2099.
This is our town.
New York City.
Fucking God. Can't wait for them to make like a $200 million Our Town movie. You don't have to spend any money on sets. Just fucking people sitting around being boring.
I actually really liked Our Town once I started to read into it and analyze it. I had a specific teacher had to like be the one to teach me about it for me to like it, but
I don't think I can be swayed.
No, that's fair.
I think it only gets interesting in the third act, and God help you if you only get interesting in the third act of your play.
I have seen 10 productions of Our Town.
Too many! I
have only liked one. So I think that is a testament to what you're saying.
It just feels like such a hard show to get right. And a bad production of Our Town sounds like the worst theatrical experience of your life.
You can't escape.
Is there one that basements out? Because like, okay, so I saw Aladdin at the Muni, which holds the #1 slot for me of like worst theatrical experience of my entire life.
Okay.
But at least I was like, ooh, sets, lights. I could like look at something.
Yeah.
If you're in a bad production of Our Town, you can only think about like jerking off when you get home. Like that's your only solace.
Yeah,
is
you
like
have nothing.
Hopefully I get laid when I get, but like the show doesn't get out until like 11:30. We gotta get on the subway. Like I cannot imagine a bad production of art. Like
it's not good.
Both of my New York theater experiences have been great.
That's good.
It's been good. I saw Waitress with Sarah Bareilles, and I saw Solve It Squad with a bunch of like Star Kid people in it. So those have been two very winning experiences.
You need to go see Sleep No More.
I hear Sleep No More. I know I have to see Hades Town. I know I have to see Be More Chill. I know. Money don't grow on them trees. No. I know. I have not seen Cats.
That's okay.
But like everyone, like numbers-wise, everyone has.
Yeah.
It's the fucking Avengers Endgame of Broadway. Just money. Like, Cats has raked in more money than the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, easily.
Hand over fucking fist. And like, how? And like, why?
I feel like that's why. Those questions, how and why, I feel like it kind of like became a thing because it's like, oh, something interesting. People are being cats. It's Andrew Lloyd Webber. We'll bite. But then people started being like, how and why? I just have to see how this is like right. And so then it started going. And then everyone's like, well, if all these people are going, what am I missing? I gotta go see it.
So Cats is like The Room.
Yes, but I don't think we really talk about how Room-like it is.
That is an excellent point. Because this is the most money-making thing in the history of Broadway. More than Rent, more than Phantom, more than Hamilton. And yet, like you said, is anyone a diehard fan of Cats? Are there any ride or die Cats fans?
If there are, I would really like them to contact me just because I want them to explain it to me to see if I'm not understanding something. I want to like it.
I will include Haley's personal cell phone number in the description for this episode.
555-5555.
Ah, that's an easy one to remember.
Yeah. I made sure.
Because for all those other shows that we mentioned, the other just massive Broadway smashes, I know multiple people that know every song from all of those shows that will go see. And like, all three of those shows are shows that your mom wants to see. You know, Lion King. Like, if you're on a family vacation in New York, or your mom comes to visit you in New York, like, your mom wants to see Phantom. Your mom wants to see The Lion King. That is why those shows have been massive for decades. Because, like, everybody knows them. They're comfy. Your daughter who loves theater, knows the whole soundtrack. Obviously, everybody knows the fucking Lion King. But, like, I get why those shows continue to be massive.
Yes.
But nobody is talking about cats. And this is when this show, PodCATS, Cereal for Dumb People. I want to know what we're doing. How did we get here?
I'm going to start coming up with, like, conspiracy theories about this now, just because
Send them to
know.
me.
Well, step one, the Illuminati is obviously behind it.
They have to be!
There's no other explanation.
They have to be. And the proof is that Taylor Swift is in it.
That's all I needed.
We're lining up the fucking dots here.
Do you remember when she was almost Eponine?
What?
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, for the Les Mis movie in 2011 or 2012, whenever that was, she was in talks to be Eponine. And then, like, this was when I was still on Tumblr, because I was in high school.
So we would have gotten On My Own with, like, a fucking guitar.
She was
like
still, like, a
glittery
little
microphone
then.
In 2012. Well, I guess that's the year of 1989. That is the year that Taylor Swift changes. Or is 1989
was 2015. You're thinking
so
Red. This was still Red.
Yeah, so we're Red Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So we got a little twang.
Yeah. And she was in talks. And then, like, the theater community, at least on Tumblr, because that was the only social media site with, like, because I was in the middle of Indiana. Who did I know? In the theater community. And, like, the world was, like, exploding. Wow. And, like, people were like, well, boycott the movie. And then, obviously, it went to Samantha Barks.
Obviously.
And, now she's a cat.
This is her second chance.
This is her.
This is such a peculiar move
for
Taylor
cast.
Swift at this stage of her career. Because she doesn't need this.
No.
This has to be something she wants to do. Because in no way does she need this. She's doing great. She's continuing to move massive numbers on everything that she does.
She's solving all the gay problems.
Yes, thank our fucking white savior, Taylor Swift. She is outselling almost everybody in terms of album sales, in terms of concert tickets. This must be a secret passion project of hers. Because I can't see another reason why she would do it. Why she would show up in this movie with a fucking thermos that says catnip on the side.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I have no answers.
I want to understand.
That's all I want.
We've been talking for like an hour about cats. And this is my life for the next like 5 to 6 months.
I could keep going because now all I'm going to do is be like, why do people like it? That thought has always kind of popped into my head. Like, I wonder why people like the musical Cats. What don't I get? But now that it's like someone else has confirmed to me that no one knows why this is a thing. This is my...
Welcome to PodCATS.
I've gone down the
This is
hole.
your Adnan. This is your the Jinx. Like, welcome to my wonderful mystery world. Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I think this should be the next episode of Unsolved Mysteries.
This is Cold Case.
BuzzFeed Unsolved. Got your next case.
Come on, BuzzFeed Unsolved. You would really
Ryan,
have the listener
Shane.
numbers, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, right?
Would love that.
I would love to see that. Just like Ryan going, today on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we're uncovering the mystery. Why do people like cats?
Why do people like cats?
Do you like cats, Shane? And then I would like go into that kind of thing.
Well, that was our Playhouse Theater version of BuzzFeed Unsolved.
I almost wore my BuzzFeed Unsolved t-shirt too.
Wow.
It was a gift.
Haley Schrager's one-woman show of Haley Schrager Unsolved. I've heard worse titles.
What?
I've heard worse titles for one-woman shows.
Yeah, I like it.
And no offense, there's almost no one's one-woman show that I would ever go to. I apologize.
There's no one-woman show that I would want to be in. Nah, I would do Carrie Fisher's, but it's not the same if it's not Carrie Fisher.
You would just do
I would
Carrie
just... But no. For myself in my room.
You would do like Mark Twain Tonight for Carrie Fisher?
Yes.
That is...
Absolutely.
That is the thought that we are going to leave the people on. And as always, at the end of one of this show, just remember... Stop!
This has been a Talkback Podcast.
From the top of the literary charts.
I'm wearing the skimpiest bikini I could find, made entirely out of bonnets.
It looks like each boob is a Mennonite. I love it.
To the bottom of the bargain bin.
Hopefully, at the end, I will laugh and say, ree-hee-hee-hee, and will not in fact die like a Scooby-Doo ghost.
The Puffin Publishing Podcast shows you your favorite authors as they truly were.
Mark Twain, I'm an author. I wrote the N-word a bunch.
Every month, the Puffin Publishing Podcast brings you the very best in improvised and sketch comedy. New episodes, the first of every single month. God bless it.